Raise your hand if you have siblings. Okay, hands down. If you raised your hand, you're a part of 80% of families in America who have one or more children. The other 20%, some would say this group, affectionately referred to as the Onlies, suffers from loneliness, is spoiled, and maladjusted. Being a member of the Onlies, I would have to strongly disagree. I'm Craven, and today I'd like to discuss with you my journey from desperately wanting a brother or sister of my very own to not only accepting my solitude, but ultimately embracing it. As a young girl, I desperately wanted siblings. I distinctly remember one Christmas informing my parents I either want a sister or a pet. I got a bunny. Growing up, I remember never being able to play school or doctor. This was because I was responsible for all the roles. There are many perks to having brothers and or sisters. For starters, younger siblings teach you responsibility, while older siblings provide insight and guidance. Siblings are built-in playmates, confidants, and best friends. That being said, the relationship provides for constant practice for conflict resolution for everyone involved. As an adult, siblings can come in handy as well. You may find yourself starting sentences like, "Do you remember when?" This is because you always have someone to fact-check the memories of your childhood. When parents die, siblings are blood relatives who have a connection to the tragedy, and you become each other's support system. Even though having a sibling provides an individual with many benefits, I think there are also some perks to being an only child. In fact, I took the liberty to making a top 10 list supporting those reasons. Number 10. Growing up, I never had to share a bedroom or bathroom. No one ever interrupted my 20-minute shower. Number 9. I always had my own identity. I never lived in someone else's shadow. No one ever referred to me as so-and-so's sister. Number 8. The last piece of chocolate cake was always mine. Number 7. I've probably watched more shows on Netflix than anyone in this audience. This is because I have more free time in the evenings. I don't need to sit on a cold, hard bench supporting my siblings' flag football game. Number 6. I probably have a larger piggy bank than most of you. This is because I never had to bribe my siblings to keep one of my secrets. Number 5. I'm independent, and rather than relying on others, they often rely on me. My coffee making skills are crazy good. Since between kindergarten and 5th grade, I woke up every Saturday morning and made a cup of cappuccino for my mom, eating most of the froth milk on the way. Number 4. I never had to challenge anyone for the front seat. No need to yell "shotgun" before walking out of any door. Number 3. I don't have to worry about my friends crushing on any of my siblings. Number 2. I have been and will always be the tallest, meanest, shortest, and nicest, and most spoiled child in the house. And number 1. I will always be the favorite child, and less often the least favorite child. Now I know this sounds idyllic, but at first there are drawbacks. At every family gathering, I was always the center of attention. Everyone only wanted to talk to me. Not only am I my parents' only child, but I'm the only child out of my whole family. The pressure was on. My grades had to be stellar. I had to have fun and interesting topics to keep my guests entertained. And most of all, I had to be the cute little girl everyone expected me to be. That's a lot of pressure, but I enjoy living up to my family's expectations and striving for greatness. Every weekend, I play travel soccer, which is pretty time-consuming, but my parents are there to support me at every game. Now, if I had other siblings who played other sports, they would have to divide their time equally and possibly miss some of my games. Now that I'm older, I truly relish the benefits from being an only child. But I've also learned this. Regardless of your birth, order, or situation, it's the particular character of an individual's families that shape your life's perspectives and mold you into the person you will grow to be. In my case, my only status has made me into an independent, organized self-starter who is able to relate to others well. Even though as a child I longed for a playmate, I have come to embrace my life and could not envision it or myself any other way. I have bloomed where I was planted, and each of us has that opportunity. Thank you.